I went to 4 Bible colleges in 4 years. I was what they call a discipline problem. I met a woman at the 3rd Bible college named Kathy. I married her on the day after I graduated from the 4th one. We settled in Northwest Georgia and started having babies. Then when I was 25, I accepted a pastorate of a church, of an independent fundamental Baptist church in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. And then, when I was 27 years old, I started losing my mind and writing songs about it and painting pictures about it. And I left the church, moved back home to Mobile with my wife and my 2 kids into my mama's house. Then I joined the United States military because I didn't have no marketable skills. Then I went off to participate in a war when I was 33. I came home when I was 34, and when I was 35 years old, I started a rock and roll band. Here's a song I wrote about it called No Teacher Blues. Hope you like it.
Headed back south. So I figured I should get back to the home of the blues. The Mississippi Delta was the best that I could do. I went to the crossroads of Robert Johnson fame. I waited there to midnight. I called the devil's name, and I guess it is ridiculous, but I waited there for hours. The sun came up and I still had no rock and roll powers. So then I headed up to Nashville to become a country star. I seen $1,500 boots and fancy guitars played by GQ models and centerfold dolls meant what they're calling country. It ain't country at all. It's just a cookie cutter product of a crooked industry. And I don't know about you, brother, but it just wasn't for me. So well, maybe punk is dead, maybe the hippies are through. R&B and rockabilly have done all that they can do, and maybe the devil ain't still teaching the blues. And Nashville's been taken by these business suits. I'll just play it like I feel it, I'll let it come from my soul, 'cause you don't need no teacher to rock and roll. I just play it like I feel it, let it come from my soul, 'cause you don't need no teacher to rock